This is my grow tent, completely dried out, pretty clean. I feel very, very happy with the way it is right now. I thought I was gonna have to scrub it out a ton, but it's not too bad at all. Wait a minute. It's lopsided. I'm going to use this big tote to put plants in and spray them down with my concoction, my diatomaceous earth water concoction that I mixed up earlier. Okay, I'll just show you. I keep talking about it, but I'm just gonna show you. Actually getting ahead of myself. I'm going to move all of the shelves back into the tent. 2 on each side, and then leave the middle section empty without them, because I find myself really dreading going in there because things were too crowded. So gotta fix that. Here's what we have so far. Here's the game plan. I'm going to bring in a bunch of my empty bins to hold majority of my plants because I want to give them all a spray down with some diatomaceous earth mixed with water. That's what we're going to be working on. Putting plants into bins and giving them a spray and then moving them onto shelves. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. Initially, I was gonna rinse them off in the bathtub, but there's so much water running through there, there's just no way I could do that, and it doesn't make sense to move them upstairs either. I think I'm just gonna have to spray them down one by one. Because the diatomaceous earth kind of settles to the bottom. This 2-gallon one is a little bit heavy. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. Both sides. I've got some trays. Oh, I should do it with the rest of the lights. Hang on. Done. Oh, that was gonna be the worst part. That was not even bad. I'm thrilled. So thrilled. Oh. It's so loud. Okay, take each plant, spray them off. And then move it onto the shelf. Easy as that. This is a variegated Hoya compacta. Oh, it's so, so beautiful. But a problem with twisty, crunchy leaved plants like this is treating them is really, really difficult. So for something like this, or even, I mean, it's good practice to do this for every plant, but ones with like oddly shaped, kind of bent leaves. Some of the leaves on this variegated Wayettii are also curved in weird ways. So especially plants with foliage like this, it's really, really important that you hit it from every direction. Just to make sure that you're spraying where the pest issue could be. You could leave just like a tiny bit of plant not coated in the mixture, but that tiny little piece could be where like the biggest issue lies, you know? So it's just a good idea to hit it from every direction. I don't know how to say it.
I'd like to quickly thank the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare has been so invaluable to me as a content creator because they offer hundreds of career-focused classes, many of which has helped me on my journey to be a YouTuber. Jobs just aren't one size fit all, and for me, I knew I needed something a lot more creative and also something I could do on my own schedule. Skillshare has been there with me through the very beginning, from learning to film, edit, upload, and now I use Skillshare more for productivity and time management, things I need to work on within myself. For those of you in a similar boat wanting to start a side hustle or a new career, I highly recommend Skillshare. Right now is a great time to sign up because Skillshare is not only offering 1 month free to any of you that use my link, but for April only, so you got to take advantage of this quick. They are offering 40% off your first year using my link. I will have both of those linked down below so you can pick which offer suits you. That 40% off is like seriously amazing. If you're not sure where to start once you've signed up, a course I can recommend is Productivity for Creators, Systems, Organization, and Workflow, taught by Ali Abdal, who is a doctor and YouTuber. The tips he mentions can apply to anybody. I do think it's a very valuable class to take. Again, those links will be down in the description box. Don't forget to take advantage of that 40% off offer before April ends. It's such a good deal. Thank you so much, Skillshare, for teaching me lots and also sponsoring this video. Okay, let's get back to the grow tent.
This is very cathartic. I am feeling so relaxed. I don't know why I dread doing stuff like this. It's really so fun. Like, I'm having a genuinely good time right now. Just, you know, filming a video, spraying my plants down, getting real up close and personal with them. Feels good to know that I'm finally taking care of them after all of this. Oh, I'm glad that my life is on the ups, because for a second there, I was having a hard time doing anything. It's very, very relaxing. So why do I put it off and off if I'm gonna feel so rewarded when I do it? Somebody riddle me this, eh? Does anybody know what this could mean in terms of IDing a Hoya? Because I have no idea, but it's the tag that was on there when my mom gave it to me. She probably doesn't even know what this means. Here's what the foliage looks like. It's really cute. I just wish I knew what it was. The spray on all of these polyneura is starting to dry, so you can see that as it dries, it turns white. It's probably not even completely dry yet. Once it's completely 100% dry, it'll start shredding up those soft-bodied pests. Yeah, buddy. For some reason, I guess I decided subconsciously to start with all my Hoya. This grow tent is mostly my Hoya plants, so that might be why. It is definitely the bulk of the plants, and this way I'll be able to see, woo, knocking stuff over. See what space I have, and I don't know what maybe the next best course of action is. This is one of my favorite Hoya varieties. It's a Hoya endoensis. The leaves are just so perfectly like frilled, ruffled on the edge, I guess would be the best way to explain it. It also has a really cute growth pattern. Like you can see, it's just, I don't know, it just really fills in nicely. This is so fun. Hi, Biss. What you doing? Hi, puppy. Oh, go away. You look so silly in your diaper. Go away. Did you go outside? Yeah, you need to go potty? Something really cool I'm realizing as I'm doing this is that my plants really aren't in that bad of condition. Just some of them I think were a little too close to grow lights. As a whole, when I was looking at all of my plants, you know, sitting on the floor in the basement, I was like, oh my gosh, there are so many very, very sad plants. But getting in one by one, the situation is not dire. Whew! And I've been stressing for nothing. I'm gonna sleep so well at night now that I know that this is not even bad. My plants are doing pretty well, especially considering the circumstances. Like, they've been sitting in my basement for a month now. Look at this cute leaf. It's a little heart on my Hoya obovata. That is so cute. A lot of leaves died on these Hoya shepherdii, but like the leaves that are there look pretty decent, so. I hope they'll do okay. I am actually going to pot these up together. They look so awkward. For a long time, they looked amazing. I think just having them out in the cold concrete basement did not do these plants very well, very kindly. I will give you updates on, oh my gosh. On the last day of the year, I'm gonna give you updates on all of these plants that I'm showing you in this video. That'll be fun, I think. Yeah. I know that Hoya Kantiana is not a popular Hoya at all. It just is kind of an awkward looking plant. I think it's cool. I really love the long, narrow leaves. Hopefully these make quite the comeback during the year. Wow. This one is looking really, really beautiful. I believe this is a Hoya incrassata. I think she told me it was a Hoya incrassata moon glow. I'll have to double check if that's actually a thing. I don't know if the leaves on this are supposed to be this like neon color. It does look pretty uniform on all the leaves though. I'm not sure if that's from getting too much light or something. A little bit nutrient deficient maybe, but oh my gosh. The leaves, the foliage on this Hoya are absolutely unreal. Suddenly is one of my favorite Hoya. That is seriously beautiful. That's a goodie. I have been doing this for 4 hours. I'm not sure how much time has passed in YouTube video minutes, but in real life, up to this point, it's been 4 hours of just spraying individual plants. A big reason I haven't done this before now, I knew I would need like a big chunk of time to do it pretty much all in one go, where I would have everything out to like spray it. That's why, that is a big, big reason I've been putting it off. I'm almost through my 2 gallons. Hi, pup. No, go out, no. You're sure cute, but go. Oh, you're so cute. Go wait for me out there, Kay. Go lay upstairs. Go get your toy. Go get your giraffe. Go get your giraffe. Unfortunately, we're empty, so I'm gonna go give this a little refill. We're actually almost done, so. Look, I found my glasses sitting on top of this plant. I don't know how I left my glasses there. These are another couple of my like duplicate plants, Hoya Weyettii. I have 2 10-inch planters. I've just had a really hard time finding a big enough planter to pot these into because I do want to put them together at this point. Since this is just so overgrown and it makes a mess because it gets tangled up and everything, I just think it's about time I just cut the damn things back. Crazy plants. See how messy? I'm being very careful not to cut the plants too short. I'm making sure that I'm cutting where there is definitely still a live node that can push out, you know, some more stems. Gosh, this plant is probably so root bound. Let's spray them down. I wanted to show you this beautiful Syngonium confetti plant I have. Look at how perfectly speckled it is. I'm not even being dramatic, probably faring the best out of any of the plants I've had to move out of the grow tent. That's why I love Syngonium. They take a little bit getting to know, but once you figure out their most basic care, they are incredibly tolerant plants. Pink Princess are so fun to propagate because sometimes you end up with something like super bright and pink, and then sometimes you end up with some that are just, I don't know, like this burgundy color with very low variegation. These were all propagated from the same mother plant. Most of my plants are moved back in here. They feel really good now that I've got all this moved back in here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish it on another day. Next time you see me, it will be another day and I'll be back to finish this project. I'm feeling really, really good about it. It's been a few weeks. I really do have the bulk of this done. I'm surprisingly feeling really good about what I have going on in here. The only things are the diatomaceous earth spray dried and it's speckled everywhere, so I'm going to wipe that down today. And then the other thing, what was the other thing? This is actually not too bad. Wow, I look like a little boy. I just saw my outfit in the mirror with this hair and I look like Lord Farquaad. I'm just a little boy who loves berries and cream. Is that how it goes? I don't know. Enough about me. Let's go get plants. Yeah, so really just a few little scragglers on the trays, like nothing really too much. This honestly has not been too bad, but I'm just moving these, you guessed it, all back into the grow tent. Hi, Biz, what's up? Were you just gonna watch us from the doorway? That's kind of creepy, buddy. Look at this cute. It's a little, actually quite a bit thirsty. This is a coral fire aloe. Probably my favorite like succulent type plant. I think it's so cute. And I love the coloration of it. It has like a blue hint with some pops of like red almost. Well, yeah, red on like the little, I call these things fangs. I'm sure there's a technical term. I don't know what that is. So fangs they are. Anyway, they're tinted red. And then at the base of each of the leaves, there's a little bit of red tint, which I just think is beautiful against the like blue-green plant itself. Oh, that is beautiful. It's pretty thirsty and it lives in a tiny, tiny pot, but should I try and pull it and see? Oh yeah, look at those roots. So crispy and crusty and dry. So I'm gonna move it into my grow tent so that it stays a little bit better watered. Actually, all of the plants in this room are going into the grow tent. Woo! It's a little off-centered. Thought I was gonna drop it there. Almost lost my cool. These big leaves will get you. They're a little unsturdy. One of my next like big things that I've really been planning and I'm super excited to get working on is I'm going to be redoing my filming room, my plant room. Now to water. I do got my liquider mix. Yeah, my liquider mix. So I haven't diluted it because I like to add a little bit to each of the trays. And then I'll dilute it like once I add more water in. So I'm just adding a little bit to each of the trays. Need a refill. Just go fill them all up with regular water. We could be all love in a house what we'd almost own down by the sea. So would you like a drop of ale? Don't need your love anymore. Just don't faze me at all. Oh, 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 whoa. All right, all the trays have been filled. So I think now really like the last thing I've got to do right now is just wipe down all of the spots I showed you earlier from the diatomaceous earth spray. It's gonna be pretty easy. I'm just gonna get a rag, wipe her down. Oh my gosh, should we play with my microscope and check my plants? I grabbed them both, a wet rag and my microscope, but we're gonna wipe everything. We're gonna do the chore first, the not as fun part, and then we'll do the fun part next. And see what little buggies we can or can't, hopefully can't find on my plants. I'm really curious as to what I got going on in here. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I thought wearing too long sleeve. Yes. That's the only way. It's a million degrees in here. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to wear a double sweater. It's much too humid for that. And I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. That was my hunter with the bow. Anyway, I have my little microscope. I'm getting into the app. Wait, did I turn it on? Where's the light? Okay, here goes nothing. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why I feel so nervous about this. Bismarck is hanging out with us. He wants to see if we got little buggies on our plants. I have the screen right here. Let's see. Okay, I guess I'm going to start with this Hoya Bella right here because I have been having a lot of issues with it, but I did treat this one with sulfur. Wait a second. What are those? Okay, let's try another section. A hair. We're getting real up close with my dusty ass, crusty ass finger. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? I'm being dramatic. I think the white, it's actually, the parts that are like that are the parts where the sulfur wasn't washed off all the way when I just treated all my plants. So that's why. But let's check a few more. Why not while we're here? And when I'm checking my plants, I do check like at the base of leaves because that's where bugs like to hang out, it seems like. So this is a little polyneura. Doesn't look like there's anything. I'm a little sus on that thing. I think I'm feeling pretty like in the clear. Let's check out this one. But nothing's moving. And it does look like there's some little root. We'll check with the variegated compacta. But this also has diatomaceous earth on it. That is so weird. This is the leaf of a Hoya carnosa. Why is it like so hairy? Oh, and there's like an actual hair. Let's look at the pink leaf. This looks X-rated. It's the pink Hoya carnosa leaf. This is a little too fleshy. Yeah, let's maybe not look at that one anymore. Let's go back to green, where it's clearly a plant. Honestly, everything looks really disturbing up close. So I don't even know. I think I'm done with this or I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. But I didn't see any signs of pests on all those plants I just checked. Well, I didn't see any flat mites, I don't think. I think that's it for this video. I'm happy with my progress on the grow tent. I have a lot of like shifting and adjusting plants that I'm going to be doing in the next little while because I will be finishing my filming room. So it's going to be wild around here for a while. I've been putting a lot more effort into my plants lately and it feels really good to see them like picking up pace, getting happy and healthy. Okay, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye!